Hey everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again, bringing you another Redstone tutorial. This time, we are going to a very difficult farm to make. So, what we got today is the Wither Rose farm. This is completely possible in survival. So, and except for one part at the even one part at the moment, but later it becomes impossible. I don't know if it'll be fixed or not, but thing is, with the Wither Rose farm, we need bedrock because we got to create a wither cage with the bedrock. This is honestly a very simple wither cage utilizing as little bedrock as possible, and I do mean as little as I could use it. And I just modified it a little bit just to get it going. And, well, as you can see, we do get wither roses from this. I'm utilizing a Enderman spawner up there just to get Enderman in. And letting the wither kill them so that we can get some roses. Alright, so now let me get things set up and I will explain what we're doing here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. And everything we need pretty much to build it is in the shulker box. I could probably even have it in my inventory, but shulker boxes are cool. Now, what we need is at least 6 pieces of bedrock, a bunch of stairs, water, because we're going to waterlog the stairs, and a way to collect your roses. It doesn't matter. And because we're going to be doing it in the end, we need a Enderman farm, which is a cheap one, real fast build up there, not exactly extremely efficient, but will work. And also we need to be able to spawn in the wither. So, for those that don't know, we need 4. And 3 wither skeleton heads. Now, with this farm, I'm going to give you guys a little warning. Do not come in on the same level as the wither. You will be shot at. Come in above the wither, flying, whatever, as long, or way below the wither. We're at Y76 at this point. It's because I just used that cobblestone flying machine I made and just pulled it all the way out here, AFK'd for a while, and then bam. Okay, but yeah, we're in the nether, not the nether, the end, in the void. Over there is the end island. We're far enough away that nothing will spawn on there. So what you want to do is pick your spot, place a piece of bedrock. You're going to be utilizing like at least 6. So, and breaking bedrock in certain areas is impossible. So bring a lot of temporary blocks. Place the temporary block, and going towards one side, whatever side you want your cage to be firing at, place a block at the bottom. Go up 2, place another piece, and then surround this on 3 sides, leaving the gap there. You can take these out, and we'll spawn them in the wither later. So from here, at the bottom level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. We're gonna 8 block. So from this one, it's not 8. From the bottom one, it's 9. On this one, we are just going to set a 3x3 area of stairs. And for the purposes so that we're not getting this water dripping down, which is entirely possible if you don't do it this way, we are going to do a temporary out here. We're going to, and I do recommend having them set like this. And then we're just going to go all the way around here with the stairs. And then when you're done with this, we're just going to waterlog all of it. So there's a reason why we're using stairs and not slabs. And that is because if you put slabs here and waterlog them, the Endermen land in them, they'll take damage and spawn out, and we don't want that. We want them to land and not take water damage. Now, the reason why this one's back here is different is because we're not going to be utilizing this spot back here for that. So now we're going to come around to the backside, and off of the 3x3, we are just going to circle it around with stairs again. We're going to cover up most of this water. So now we've got another 3x3. This one, this part can be a little difficult. We're going to place one right here and one right here. And then we're just going to circle it around. This is where an infinite water source comes in handy. But due to being in creative, I can just say I have an infinite water source anyways. And this is why we're using it in the end. You can also do it in the overworld and use other things that the wither will attack. But the thing is, the wither has to attack it, so that means animals, anything that's not undead. Skeleton zombies, husks, strays, wither skeletons, other withers, zombie pigmen, anything along those lines, it will not attack. So if you throw a potion of harming at it and it heals it, that's undead. We don't want any of those. So the easiest way is using Enderman. So now we got this set up. Now we're going to continue building this up to 3 high. We're going to build it a total of 4 high. And that is just so that we have a nice shot here. So let me get this 4 high, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I've got my kill chamber ready. Now, you can continue this all the way up to however high you want it to be able to trap the Endermen and send them down into the area. It does, as long as when they land right here, they become a one-hit kill. Okay, so now, even unless you absolutely need to, you can grab a locator map. If you don't need a locator map, don't worry about it. I'm just going to use the locator map just to show you what to do. Okay, we're on the... Okay, so we've got... That way's north, east, south, and towards the island is west. We need to be on the west side of our cage. It doesn't matter if this is facing on the north side, east side, west. It doesn't matter. You need to do this on the west side of the cage. So what we're going to do is grab some temporary blocks, go out 2, and these temporary blocks, it doesn't matter if you lose them or not. You want, and go out 2 blocks, and on the third one, build your wither area. Build your wither out of the soul sand. These temporary blocks will remain for now. Okay, let me change the difficulty to hard. Alright, now we're going to spawn in the wither. 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you notice, he's in the cage. He's not going to go anywhere. He is staying in there. You could do a little more covering up if you feel the need to, safe, so that he will only fire into this area. But if I take and bring in a Enderman, and this is the reason why we are dropping the Enderman far enough to kill them. If I bring an Enderman in, he's going to fire at it, and at some point, the Enderman will die. And when he dies, you will get you have a chance to get a rose, and an ender pearl. So under here, just set up a hopper minecart system to collect all of the roses and ender pearls, and put a storage back here so the wither doesn't get it. But if you notice, the wither was firing and none of these blocks were broken. And that is because the skulls, the wither skulls cannot break these because they are waterlogged. But if the wither uses the explosion here, he will be able to. And I was even testing that as a possible cheap wither cage. And no, it doesn't work. So let me just show you what I mean by how it doesn't work. Now I've got water that's not going to leak, and then I'm just going to throw a snowball at them after I fill this up with water. So now, where's my... Okay, and a snowball. You can do this in the overworld, like I said, but you have to have a mob that the wither will attack. And as you see, he broke the blocks even if they were waterlogged. It's not the water that... the water is protecting him from the skulls, but not his explosion. And that is the difference between this and anything else. Or if you want to, you can actually even set it up, or this is made entirely out of bedrock. But this is the cheaper way to do it, and you only need 6 pieces of bedrock to get him contained right here. You could ultimately, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I recommend this formation because then over here it's harder for him to see. And if you feel like it, like I said, control his vision even more, which requires even more bedrock. But if you have the bedrock that you mined and you got a lot, might as well. They'll protect, you can come over here and it'll protect you more. And I recommend just putting blocks up here that they cannot teleport to. So that's actually everything with how to build a wither rose farm. Now, when you build this and you use it, you get your wither roses. Use them for all sorts of things, like zombie pigman farms, cheap other farms, just to prevent, just to kill things without having to move. But you guys, if you like the video, likes, if you want to support me, subscribe, join my Patreon, links in the description, questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down in the description. If it's a huge issue that you're having, join my Discord. I am pretty active on it at the moment. But you guys, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.